Hi, folks. We're here with Tina Heyman, and Tina is one of our members here at church. And Tina, you recently had an experience. Been a couple months ago. We've been trying to get together, but you went to Central America on a mission trip. Tina, how long have you wanted to be a missionary?
The first time I remember wanting to, I was 15. A missionary had come to the church to talk to the church about their journey. And I remember going home all excited because that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to meet people where they were and learn about new cultures and just share Jesus with them. It just sounded like the perfect opportunity to me.
Um, Now, you wanted to at 15, Tina, be a missionary. Uh, what do you think it was about now that really convinced you that it was time for you to just kind of take that step of faith?
Well, in all honesty, God never stopped calling me to
Okay.
be a missionary at that point. Um, I just always had a good excuse.
Mm,
Timing was never right. I needed to go to college. I needed to finish high school, then go to college. I needed to raise my children. I needed to do this. I needed to do that. There was always something in the way. And all of a sudden, one day, I realized that all of the things that I would use as excuses had been cleared away. And I no longer had anything I could claim as an excuse. So it's more a matter of I finally gave up and decided that this was something I needed to do. So I came up and talked to Brother Wiggins about how do you know if this is just wishful thinking or if you're really being called? Because I don't want to make a mistake that big.
mm.
Um, and so he told me to take a step of faith and introduced me to a lady named Amy, who's a missionary, who introduced me to Pavel, who is a chaplain at the racetrack and uh, dealing with Hispanic missions here because Hispanic people are my heart. Um, and it just went from there. I got into perspectives and learned so much about missions that I didn't know. Had verses that I've read over and over again taught to me in a different way that was just God is expecting us to go out and be missionaries. And if we're not the ones going, we need to be the ones sending or the ones
Mm.
encouraging. We need to find how our part plays because our one and only job that God has given us, the one commission, is to disciple others. And if we're not doing it, we're not doing what God called us to do. So, in some way, we need to be taking part in that.
Mm. Tina, while you're talking, it makes me think about it. I guess when we're looking at the opportunity, we would feel like it may be risky or costly, and that is so. But would you say, and maybe share, um, was it worth the risk and the cost?
Oh, so worth it. I have learned so much and grown so much. I was only there for uh, the summer, and it wasn't what I expected it to be. I had all these ideas built up in my mind, but my communication with God was so clear and outside my comfort zone, my learning to lean on him and follow what he wanted me to do. It was just there was no other option that made sense. So that's what I did, and I grew so much through that.
Mm.
And I can't wait to continue that.
So, you said this, but I want to expound on it. So
Okay.
that step of faith was really helpful for your faith.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it taught me that I could just I've always known that I'm supposed to follow Jesus, but that one step at a time and trying not to pass him up because he's going so slow or push him because he's going too slow or catch up because he's going too fast and I haven't been paying attention. That just became daily. It's a daily thing. You can't just say, okay, well, God wants me to go to college. I don't have to worry about other steps I'm taking today. I just need to go to college the next 4 years. I'm covered. No, no. the next minute you might be covered. You need to be making sure that you're doing exactly what God's wanting you to do that very next step, and not trying to get around him.
Kind of liberating to be able to take that step of faith.
It's just it feels so much more relaxed. It's like, I don't have to make that decision. I just have to follow. It's already there for me. The plan's already made. Everything's set up. Just go do it.
Hey, Tina, I appreciate your sharing that with us. And we're going to tape a couple more segments, but we appreciate this. And so you, and I know you'll probably repeat this maybe later on, but you would really encourage any believer to take that step of faith, whatever the Lord is challenging them about.
Oh, absolutely. You will not regret it. That is exactly what you want to do.
All right.
It'll
Hey,
be
thank
the
you.
best.
Thank you, Tina.